Hi, we created this look today with the Sigma Disney The Little Mermaid palette. And there's a new kid in town, Make Beauty Skin Tint. So if you want to see how we put this together, stay tuned. We'll get right into it. And I'm excited. And yes, we're testing out these little, before I give up, I'm trying them one more time. Good morning. I fully expect to be interrupted several times while doing this, so bear with me. My, for lack of a better way of putting it, poo crew is en route, so yeah. But today we're going to use the Sigma and Disney Little Mermaid palette. And I need to deal with some trash. This is what it looks like, and we're going to get into it. I'm going to prime my eyes and all that neat stuff. I'm going to use my Sigma eye primer because, oh, I found it. So, and I discovered last night that apparently Natasha Denona no longer makes a eye primer. Words, it would help if words came out whenever I opened my mouth. My voice is kind of crackly this morning, so that's kind of where we are. We took a big fluffy, big old Morphe brush that's seen better days into Lover Boy and just set it on top of the primer just to sit it down. And we're going to go into, y'all, shaking. I just looked at that and had it in my brain, and it just went, whew. It's like, okay. Angie Hot and Flashy A502. We're going to just dip in. And I've gotten to where, I don't know if you've noticed, but I just put my glasses on now. I'm just kind of done with the not being able to see stuff. But we're going to use that in the crease. We just changed gears because I was going to go on this side of the palette where the purples and greens are, but then I realized I've done a lot of purple and green looks, so we're just going to kind of gently, using circular windshield wiper motions, just putting that into the crease. Not quite as intentional, but well, as things would have it, I ended up finishing my look while my yard guy was here. And yes, I finally have decided it's okay to get some help with some things because I need it. So I have a yard guy that's coming to help me clean up after the dogs. He'll do it. He comes every other week. I will do it on the off weeks. But it's something to just help me because I need help. Anyway, let's talk about what we did on my eyeballs. And I'm going to put my glasses on, and I'll show you again at the end of the look. And I will tell you, I'm not exactly sure if I like how this turned out. The eye part. Okay, so what we did, laid down Lover Boy all over the primer. Used, good Lord, being able to see would be such a good thing. C-ring in my crease and kind of used it I started it in the outer corner. Then I jumped over to this purple shade that is Dark Magic and kind of tried to build that in just a little bit. It just really wasn't giving me what I wanted, so I went into Villainous and defined that corner really well. Went into Soft Shell and got a surprise. There's a lot to that I did not remember being there. Anyway, so let me show you what that did. So while I was sitting here kind of just playing, I'd put that on my eyes and I thought, let me take that off of my finger or I will have it everywhere. So while I was sitting here, famous last words that means I'm going to probably mess something up or make it fantastic. I get these from Charmacy Beauty. They are cool little trichome thingies, and I decided to grab a cream blush. Don't know where it went to. This old unique cream brush, and I just decided to see what would happen if I added this to the combination. That's kind of where it really, in my opinion, went south. I think it just kind of pulls a lot of texture. From a distance, it's okay. Close up, it's just kind of like, no. So, let's continue, because I hopefully won't need my glasses for the rest of everything. And I just told you a big lie, because I can't see what this is. In the shade Deal Closer 03, one of the Sephora blushes. Wah! Can't say words. I went in with this over top of the e.l.f. primer, which is what I used today. I used the e.l.f. Poreless primer, and it's almost empty. Ah, yes. I've learned that, waiting for special days to wear makeup, it doesn't have to be that way. I use a lot more of the stuff that I enjoy, and I can, for the most part, buy it again. Lost my train. Oh, use this underneath, and then went in with my Sephora contour stick. Hit all of the places where I normally contour. Took that and blended it really, really well, except for this little part that you can see that I kind of didn't get along my hairline. Same brush. We just kind of fixed that. And the same brush, kind of fixed that just a tiny bit. But today for foundation, I gotta put my glasses back on for this. I found this brand. I think it kept coming up on my Facebook. I'm not real sure. It is called Make Beauty. And I ordered. This is a Diffusion Dew Radiant Skin Tint, and I wished I could see the color. I know that it's loads of fun to do this, but it's from Make in Los Angeles. So, and this shade is 03. And I am just going to tell you, went in with used it with a Sigma, good Lord, BK Beauty 115. Forgive me, y'all. I just don't have it together today. And I am absolutely impressed. Matter of fact, when we finish with this, I'm going to go back to their website and see what other goodies there are that I can look at and try, because this is just beautiful. It covered enough to cover the underpainting that I did, and then you can see the coverage really well here. It's just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Did go back in with some concealer. The one end, I do need to blend it out a little bit more, but for now it's okay. This ended up, I wanted to try the Make Beauty with you together, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kind of take a pump and let you see. My dogs are outside, so I keep having to stop for cameras. But it's not so runny that it's just, I'm really impressed with it. And let me just kind of, because it didn't really get it. Look at that. We'll just kind of go down my neck a little bit. I am really impressed. We're going to be getting more from this brand. And I got to wash this brush anyway, but look, as far as coverage, where this eyeshadow is on my hand. Yeah. Just kind of neato. Anyway, pull my blush back out. I did not put any highlighter or anything like that because I think my eyes are sparkling way too much. If you like the look, please say so in the comments. Please be honest, because I'm kind of not so sure that it worked like I wanted it to. But anyway, this is the look of the day using my Sigma Little Mermaid palette. Of course, since there's a different smell in the backyard, the dogs have to go and investigate all of it. But this is just really still a really nice palette. So this is where we're going to land. I don't know if I've said this already because it's confusing. The dogs are outside, and they need to be. They weren't real keen on somebody being in their yard. It's okay. So, Anastasia Brow Wiz, this is what I'm going to look like. Cleaning more carpets, because that's what we're doing. We're kind of trying to get a jump on spring cleaning, but at the same time it's going to be massively muddy, so I'm just kind of trying to get a jump on as much as I can where the dogs don't, like under their kennels and stuff like that, because yes, it's horrible. Anyway, y'all have a good day. I'm the mayor's daughter. I hope you enjoyed this, even though I didn't actually apply everything with you. We will again, because we will be using this skin tint again. I can foresee it. It just lays beautifully.